Recent episodes of She-Hulk, Attorney-at-Law have blown fans away with their contributions to the wider Marvel Cinematic Universe, including the introduction of a mysterious secret organization known as Intelligencia, which seems to have far more going on behind the scenes than anyone realizes. Fans of Marvel Comics will recognize Intelligencia as an organization of supervillains with nefarious purposes for the entirety of the world. As such, it seems quite plausible that this group will heavily factor into several upcoming projects in the MCU's next few phases. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever is already getting Marvel fans buzzing with all kinds of different theories, especially with people still wondering who the next Black Panther will be. However, a common theory for the upcoming film's secret plot could secretly reveal Intelligencia's role therein. Many prominent fan theories suggest that Dr. Doom will be the real force behind Wakanda Forever's main conflict and will appear by the end of the film, at the very least in a post-credit scene. Doom is one of Intelligencia's most prominent members in the comics, and could very well be a part of the MCU's lineup as well. Doom could be working to gain Intelligencia access to Wakanda and Atlantis, which the group does in fact target in the comics. Secret Invasion. Secret Invasion is one of Marvel's most exciting Disney Plus series coming out in 2023, which will see Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury combat a clandestine Skrull invasion of Earth. The series takes on a similar vibe to Captain America, the Winter Soldier, rife with espionage and uncertainty about who they can really trust. Secret Invasion will certainly upset the natural order of the MCU, with major shakeups occurring on Earth during the series' events. While it is unlikely that Intelligencia itself will be revealed as being responsible for the Skrull invasion, it is highly likely that the supervillain group would capitalize on the chaos caused by the alien conspiracy, perhaps coming into play in the series' final episodes and thereby setting up future titles. Armor Wars. At long last, Don Cheadle will headline his own Marvel project in Armor Wars, a title which was originally conceived as a Disney Plus limited series but will now be reworked as a film falling into either Phase 5 or 6 of the MCU. The film will see Rhodey dealing with Tony Stark's technology coming into the possession of malevolent entities. Armor Wars villain have yet to be revealed, but many believe that Sharon Carter, the power broker, could be involved in the theft of Stark's technology. Carter is clearly working with someone, as evidenced by her phone call in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier's post-credit scene, and may very well be involved in Intelligencia as it gathers power and information for its ranks. Wonder Man. One Marvel title that still remains very obscure, even after recent announcements from Kevin Feige, is Destin Daniel Cretton's Wonder Man Disney Plus series. Very little information is known about this project, with fans still left to speculate as to who will play Wonder Man for the MCU. Though it is unclear when Wonder Man will be set during the events of the MCU, the character's very public persona as an actor in Hollywood makes him a prime target for the members of Intelligencia. She-Hulk herself came into the group's radar as a result of the media's attention to her transformation, and Simon Williams may find himself under similar fire when he debuts in his own Disney Plus series. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania will kick off Phase 5 of the MCU in February 2023, forcing Scott Lang and Hope Van Dyne to take on the colossal threat of Kong the Conqueror on his own home turf. The film is expected to also introduce the iconic comic character, MODOK, in the MCU. Comic book fans know that MODOK, in addition to being one of Marvel's most recognizable villains, is an important member of Intelligencia in the comics. The supervillain takes over the group's second rendition in the comics and is paramount in their final storyline therein. His introduction should cause many fans to wonder if he is already a part of MCU's Intelligencia. She-Hulk Season 2. She-Hulk, Attorney at Law is already nearing the end of its first season on Disney+, which, despite taking the form of a legal comedy, has managed to introduce a different version of Intelligencia, a group that has specifically targeted Jennifer Walters for its own nefarious purposes. While Intelligencia will certainly play a role in more immediate MCU titles, it may also be the case that She-Hulk has already begun setting up its villains for a potential second season. The group is already targeting Jennifer Walters with maximum prejudice and could make fantastic antagonists in future episodes beyond the end of She-Hulk's first season. Daredevil, Born Again. One of the most exciting titles to be announced at San Diego Comic-Con is Daredevil, Born Again, the revival of Charlie Cox's Netflix series in which he starred as the eponymous vigilante superhero. The series will see the reunion between Cox's Matt Murdock and Vincent D'Onofrio's Wilson Fisk, a Kingpin, in an 18-episode season. In order to distinguish his return, the MCU needs to do something big with Kingpin now that the villain has joined its ranks of supervillains. The best way to justify his presence in the franchise is to include Fisk as a member of the Intelligencia, controlling the criminal element of the organization. This could even lead into a She-Hulk cameo in Born Again as she and Daredevil team up once more to battle this looming threat. Captain America, New World Order. Captain America, New World Order will mark Sam Wilson's first time leading his own MCU film since becoming the franchise's new Captain America. The sequel, set to release in 2024, will feature the return of Tim Blake Nelson's Drive. Samuel Stearns, the leader, who has been missing from the MCU since his debut in 2008's The Incredible Hulk. Comic book fans know that any rendition of Intelligencia must include the leader. Stearns is typically depicted as the head of the Intelligencia and is heavily rumored to be involved in the group's MCU lineup. Fans should expect Intelligencia to play a major role in New World Order, backing the leader's schemes for taking over the world. Thunderbolts. After months of rumors, Marvel Studios has finally confirmed the lineup for its upcoming Thunderbolts team, which includes several antiheroes and reformed villains, including Yelena Belova and Bucky Barnes, under the leadership of Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Contessa Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. The Thunderbolts lineup may be confirmed, but very little else is known about their team-up, including who exactly they will be fighting. The group's leader, Val, seems to be heavily involved in the MCU's shadowy background and is likely aware of Intelligencia's schemes. It may be that she gathered her time precisely to combat this emerging group before it becomes too powerful to stop. Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four will finally introduce Marvel's first family to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, simultaneously kicking off Phase 6, which will culminate in Avengers: Secret Wars and the end of the multiverse saga. Amidst many rumors regarding this title, some fans believe that Intelligencia could play a major role in the Fantastic Four's MCU debut. The Fantastic Four have ties to several major villains involved in Intelligencia, including Doctor Doom himself, making the group seem all the more likely to appear in the upcoming film. It may also be possible that one of Kong the Conqueror's many malevolent variants is involved in Intelligencia's schemes, which could take center stage during the events of the 2024 film.